So it looks like the latest Treasury yields that are falling are starting to have their real come to Jesus moment. Before I dive in, don't forget at the end of this video, like, share, follow, leave me a comment on what you think this means for the US in general. Let's get into it. So as many of you know, May and June's numbers and then July's job numbers, they got fucking body bagged. And what is Trump's solution? Pew pew the messenger, right? We're like literally shooting the weatherman for predicting a hurricane. They're kind of hinting at maybe changing the process, like maybe it's the process's fault, not the person who generated the numbers, like Trump tried to. What's really weird is like the loudest like White House in history is suddenly very quiet on this topic the last few days. Except for that little performance Trump had earlier this week with the economy charts, you know, that big thing of beautiful Vegas-sized charts showing how everything is great in the Trump economy. The kind of PR stunt that you try to pull to distract everyone from the smell of the rot in your basement. And while they're trying to go basically mum's the word on the job mess, Trump has also announced that he wants to conduct a new census and basically not count the undocumented immigrants in this country. Red map districting, but federal scale. This is essentially a numbers heist, though, because when you leave out this data, the labor force, every economic stat, jobs, unemployment, inflation trends, they're all going to become a work of fiction. You know what the Republicans do? When the fiction favors their causes, they swear it's the fucking gospel. How does this relate to the bond market? Let me tell you. So what's going on right now is the bond market is kind of holding its breath. Tomorrow we're supposed to see the new consumer price index. I think Thursday is when the PPI comes out. That is the producer price index. Essentially, CPI is what you and I pay at the counter, and PPI is what manufacturers pay. If both are climbing, that means pricing's heating up, which is not a good thing. Also expecting, you know, consumer and retail sentiments soon, like what our behaviors and attitudes are right now about the economy and purchases. Honestly, with seeing how the Treasury yields are not doing well either, I think we're in for a 1-2 punch on top of those weakening job numbers that we saw the last 3 months. I think we're going to have a case of inflation kind of pinch in our pockets, which could impact the Fed Reserve and them hiking rates again. So I'd say so much for the soft landing we were promised. And here we have Trump, like the captain of the fucking Titanic, saying everything's fine. And we see the iceberg outside the port.